From Bailey Field in Santa Rosa, it's the Kiwanis All Star Bowl, the Sonoma County League All Stars taking on the North Bay League All Stars. And this is the 36th year the Kiwanis Club has been putting on this game, now known as the Richard Bigham Memorial Game. And a real nice crowd has filed into Santa Rosa Junior College to see these graduated All-Stars one more time. Sonoma County League with the ball. First quarter, Matt O'Brien going deep for Dante Fountain out of Hillsburg. And Fountain has it for a big first down for the Sonoma County League. Nick O'Meara, head coach of the SCL, happy with that. However, the NBL's defense would settle down, and they would have to settle for a Connor Derby field goal. SCL up 3-0 over the North Bay League. Now the NBL throws this pass, and it's intercepted by Andy Phillips out of Hillsburg. He picks it off, and the SCL is set up again with good field position and a chance to add to their lead. However, 4th and 1, Chris Smith out of Santa Rosa High School makes the big stop at the 32-yard line, and the North Bay League would take over on downs. And now it's time to get the offense going for the North Bay League. Cody Allen gives it to Thurman McGowan, and McGowan busts off a big run all the way down inside the 5-yard line, a 65-yard burst, and the North Bay League has a 1st and goal. 2 plays later, it's McGowan who punches it across, and the North Bay League takes a 7-3 lead with 35 seconds left in the first quarter. SCL now back on the attack. O'Brien's pass complete to Joey Maloney, but Maloney fumbles the football. Casey Miller out of Cardinal Newman recovers, and the North Bay League has the ball in SCL territory. Swing pass now from Nick Hammerin over to Thurman McGowan, and he busts off a nice run. Hammerin out of Maria Creo High School now hands it to Jeff Badger, and Badger reels off a 13-yard run inside the 20, 1st and 10. Hammerin now to throw over the middle. Pass is complete. Jafe Burns out of Piner has it, and it's a touchdown for the North Bay League. Hammerin directing the touchdown drive to make it 14-3. Frank Sclercio happy with the way his offensive line is performing. Now the SCL back on the attack, but it's a sack deep inside the 5-yard line, and that would set up a punt situation, which would give the North Bay League great field position again. Hammerin drops the ball here, now throws it complete to Borman. Big play for Borman out of Montgomery. And now here's Badger, familiar sight to Cardinal Newman fans as he busts into the end zone just before the end of the first half. It's 21-3 at the half. North Bay League. NBL taking the field, hoping to hang on to this lead. Second half, it's Thurman McGowan with another big run down inside the 30-yard line. Now Cody Allen would fake the handoff to McGowan, roll right, and throw it to Borman. Borman with another first down now at the 17-yard line. Here comes McGowan again. Starts inside, cuts outside, gets a nice downfield block, kicks the camera, and almost gets the touchdown call. He thought he had it as he reaches out and hits the pylon. However, the knee went out just before that. He would score a couple of plays later for the North Bay League to take a 28-3 lead. Now after an SCL fumble, here's Mike Mullis out of Sonoma getting the ball back for the Sonoma County League with a very nice interception to fire up his team, but they would have to punt. And here's Thurman McGowan again. This time he does it on special teams, a 30-yard punt return for the North Bay League. However, they would have to give it up again, and the Sonoma County League would try to get back in the game. Here's David Ballesteri out of Hillsburg with a very nice run as he reels off some big yardage. Garrick Hoteling, the defensive coordinator for the North Bay League, hoping to shut it down as we start the 4th quarter. It's Matt O'Brien out of Casa Grande finding Maloney, and Maloney has it for the touchdown. The SCL showing life. It's now 28-10. Here comes the NBL now. Real nice play by Cody Allen as he finds Wyatt North. And they keep the chains moving to keep the SCL's offense off the field. Here's Jeff Badger with a great run through heavy traffic, getting inside SCL territory. Cody Allen's mom, happy about that. The SCL takes back over now. Late, here's Glass to Maloney. Familiar sight to Annalee fans as David Glass finds his favorite target during the regular season. 4th down now into the end zone. This pass is knocked down by Chris Frazier out of Ukiah. That was the final gasp for the SCL, but a nice defensive play with 2 minutes to go, 28-10. Chance to just run out the clock for the NBL, but they go upstairs, and Thurman McGowan, this play started at the 4-yard line. I don't know what's more impressive, how Thurman McGowan goes down the sidelines or how he gets caught from behind by Steve Filippi. What a great job by Filippi to run him down. A penalty backed it up to about midfield, and the SCL says we've seen enough of these pass plays as Zach Burnett and Anthony Barnes converge for the sack, and that would do it for this one as the North Bay League wins the 36th Kiwanis All Star Bowl with a 28-10 win over their rivals from the Sonoma County League. Great offensive output for Thurman McGowan and Jeff Badger. In the end, the North Bay League just a little too much for the Sonoma County League this year. Hope you've enjoyed these highlights of high school football right here on YSN365.com.